Crazy Work Podcast. This is your host, Big Slim.
It's your boy AL. We got Said May in the building. Look, he go
Big
cut me down. What we doing? Bloopers today? What's that? Let's grind it.
My man came on the podcast with the whole Billy Dito, bro. Big Sam, what's going on, man?
What's good with y'all? What's good?
Football season about to start up, man.
Time, bro.
Ready.
You ready?
Yeah, ready.
You sure?
Yeah.
Positive.
I heard that OC got some firepower for that ass stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
I know about it.
Man, he'll go at it every day, so
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to
make
be.
each other better.
Man.
Yeah, I know how you get on that field, bro. You know we used to go crazy out there, bro. Yeah, I used to love that playing with Said back in
We
the
got
day.
2 linebackers in the building, man. What the hell? What the hell? Let's stop. I hate that song.
I hate it too, man. Like, that's all he gonna say.
Man, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. How life been treating you though, Sam?
Life been good, man. I'm blessed. You know?
We all are, bro.
Hey,
Man.
just trying to make it one day at a time. Got some stuff going on over here, some stuff going on over there, you know, but everything good.
Just maintain, stay through.
Yeah.
I definitely want to go ahead and bring it to the forefront, though. You know what I'm saying? The group that you was starting, as far as like men's mental health or men's group, I like that idea, bro.
Yes, sir.
I definitely want to be a part of that. I don't care. We got to do a Zoom, the meeting. If I got to drive another hour, I'm going to be there.
Shit, it might be one of them things we get the podcast there.
Let's
You know what I'm
let's
saying?
go. Let's go.
It's a real topic, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's a real thing.
I'm going to say for my part, I know it's a lot of things that I never said that I wouldn't open up to because at the end of the day, now excuse my French, y'all know we got older people that watch the audience, but it makes you feel like a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
It makes you feel like a bitch nigga. Like, I'm soft if I tell somebody I feel a certain type of way or somebody's actions hurt me or anything remotely close to, like, just being natural, you know what I'm saying, and up front. So when I seen you make that post, you know, I automatically shared it, liked it, you know what I'm saying? I want to be a part of that, but I want you to speak on that too, though.
I mean, it was, what was it? Kevin Gates made a statement and say, men suffer in silence. Shit, we suffer in
Yeah,
silence.
for sure. We do.
Because, like, growing up, we taught to be tough. We taught that we show emotionals. Like you say, we a bitch. We ain't this, we ain't that. But, I mean, we got to open up because if we don't open up, we going to crash out.
Yeah, pride is the devil, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Holding that in, I mean, I don't know. That's the reason why I was angry a lot of the times. But I was a class clown all the time, clowning around. But a lot of people didn't know that I was always joking to keep from lashing out. You get what I'm saying? Because I always had, like, just being honest, I ain't gonna say like thoughts in my head, but I used to have a lot of dark shit floating through my head. So it's like, I'd crack a joke off the rip. Man, what's up, man? With ashy ass sneakers, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to deflect. Really, I'm trying to deflect what I really got going on. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
And it'd be a lot because you take it in, you don't say nothing. You take some more shit in, you don't say nothing. You take some more shit in, and you don't say nothing. And then sometimes you just get to a spot where you thinking about all of this stuff that's floating in your
Just
head.
added pressure every time,
and
bro.
We all know that pressure busts pipes.
Yeah.
And not everybody has a woman that's not understanding. Some people have a woman that's understanding, some people don't. But through trials and tribulations, relationship-wise, you're dealing with, somebody this year, somebody 6 months, whatever. All relationships don't last. You might try to vent to your significant other, and it's, oh, nigga, shut up, man. Nobody want to hear that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And right then and there, I'm going to just never talk to you again. That's how I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I can't talk to you, ho. Let me stop. Let me stop.
You might say,
Throw that in there.
yeah, I can dig it.
But it's done, though.
But it's real, though,
Yeah, that's the mental health part of it, Like far as when it comes to the relationship thing, bro, I think it's all mental to begin with because, you don't really understand a person until you don't put the time into them to get to know all it is. Because you ain't looking for none of that to begin with. It's all good, like it's always is until it all goes bad. So
let me ask both of y'all this, or for what you said earlier, though, bro. You know how they say women can be damaged goods? Mm-hmm. Can men be damaged goods?
I think we are, bro.
We can be.
I think we are, bro.
We can be.
I can say
You
that.
know what I'm saying?
We can be.
Because
Bad
Because
lady.
you just think about it, bro. You got women that'll go and spend their life trying to get a man that's locked up, bro. So
I was one.
and they very and some dudes that's locked up are very damaged. Even niggas outside on the street is very damaged. But women are just in their nature. If they like love a man like that, they want a man to be. It don't matter who it is. They just want a man. You know what I'm saying? So you can be damaged. You can be homosexual now. They accepting that. They accepting all type of man nowadays, I see. So that's why us type of guys that's has, standards for yourself.
Man, I'm gonna just go ahead and say this. I got it. If a woman is out there sucking dick with her man, you's a nasty motherfucker.
Bro, I hope that's not never happening.
But you said they accepted guys that go both ways. So what the fuck is they
in
doing?
this generation, we're dealing with a lot of women accepting guys who have identity crisis. They don't know if they're straight or bi or whatever they call it. I just don't believe in that. I'm not gonna get into all of that.
Yeah.
This,
You ain't trying to get
I'm
canceled.
just saying about how some women are accepting of certain things that's just not real. They ain't cool at all. You know what I'm saying?
I think they say each generation get weaker and wiser. I always said that they get wiser with technology and weaker with principles and morals. You get what I'm saying? Because nowadays relationships ain't real relationships. And you could probably count on your hand.
Nothing.
You could probably count on your hand how many relationships have real in-depth conversations with each other without pointing the finger, blaming this, that, and the third. And you could talk about, well, I don't like this about you. This kind of rubs me the wrong way. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? You could say this wholeheartedly to your girl, and your girl could say that to you without any backlash and pointing the finger. Because I always feel like that's where shit gets like misconstrued.
Well, that's where you can grow at within your relationship without all of.
Yeah, because if you're not like, this is how it starts to me in my relationships, baby. I don't like the way you don't really show the way you. Let me just say, I don't like the way you can't express yourself appropriately. Well, you don't express yourself. Off the rip, the conversation is over with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The understanding is gone because now you blaming what I'm doing. You taking it back 3 months, 2 years, what somebody else done to you, and then you got victimizing. You know what I'm saying? You got people this was done to me, this was done to me, this was done to me. What the fuck did you do? You get what I'm saying?
And that go both ways for men
it
and
goes both
women.
ways.
Cause like we do the same thing, but a lot of time with mental health, it might be something like childhood trauma.
Yeah,
you know
for
what
sure.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or stuff as an adult or stuff that you are used to. Because
Right,
like
bro.
I heard this in church. He's like, we want different, we try to do different, but we comfortable with this. You know what I'm saying? So you go back to what you comfortable with, which is ain't healthy for you.
Yeah.
But just because you comfortable with it, it feels right.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Like with the childhood trauma thing, like I mean, I know all of us up here, I know some of y'all guys are married or whatever, and, but just the experience with women, most women I've encountered over my lifespan, it's been a while, but I'm gonna say it's been a lot. I'm talking about it's been a lot. But what I'm saying is most of these women have childhood trauma of being touched or raped or something by a family member at an early age. And us guys like experiencing girls coming up are forced to deal with a lot of those women that's done dealt with that.
Yeah,
And I know
yeah.
you have, I
Yeah.
have, I know lots of guys who've dealt with that, bro. And that's a trauma and a mental health thing within itself for the women,
It's more in the black community than what people think. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, females getting touched on about family members and stuff like that. And you see the damage that it does to them. I've met a lot of beautiful women that have like graduate, I guess, past the hurt, and they don't blame themselves for what they went through, and they living a good life. And I also run across those that have alcoholic or drug problems, and that's how they cope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know childhood trauma with me was kind of normal until I found out it wasn't normal.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you grow up in certain places. You know, like we all know each other, but don't nobody know what goes on in closed doors.
Bro, what was one of your I ain't mean to cut you off. Can you give us an example of some of your childhood trauma? I'll be willing to share as well.
I'm gonna say like
we all come from different backgrounds.
On some realistic shit, I was still living in New York then, but I remember my nana it had a big family. Like where I come from, you got 3-4 different families living in one house. So I got my first cousins and my aunt and my uncle and they kids, you know what I'm saying? And then we got adopted kids too, but there was a lot of people in the house. And, you know, of course, in the mid 80s, early 90s, that was the crack wave or whatever. So we had about 3 or 4 family members that was using, but they took my grandmother's car and went to Canada. And I think it was gone for like 2 months. This is when I first started selling dope. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of a reverse effect. They going to smoke some crack. I'm trying to go sell some. You get what I'm saying? Because niggas is hungry. You get what I'm saying? Like there's no food. My nana can't move. People is hungry. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then when I start actually making money, I was young, bro. Like I'm 11. You get what I'm saying? 11, 12 years old trying to sell crack. You know what I'm saying? So
it's diabolical.
But you think that that's natural because you see other kids doing the same shit. Like you walking
I was
up to
doing
the
the
block,
same
like,
thing,
yo, what's
man.
up? I need to get a gram. I need to get 2 grams. Whoop the whoop the whoop. Or just like, you know, knowing that you have, like, I never met my Aunt Mary, but you know, just to be at a young age, and I'm hearing stories of how, you know, she was cut up into 52 pieces and put in a trash bag. You get what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Things of that nature. Or, you know, it's just been wild. It's been a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my uncles come in, I'm asleep. They gonna punch me and my cousin. Wake up, it's time to fight. You got a whole lot of fighting ring out there. You know what I'm saying? Fight the adopted kids and they
That's
betting
trauma,
on it. You know
bro.
what I'm saying? So, but you think it's normal until you get with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is.
That's crazy, bro. That's something you done told me a few of those, but you know, I can see how that could affect you. Like with me, growing up, you know, had moms and dad there, but you know, dad was a real street guy, so he smoking crack, drinking, selling crack, all type of things at an early age, and I was just experiencing him coming in, having to whoop moms, waking us up all in the morning when we got to go to school, she got to go to work, and he just coming in all cracked out, jumping on moms and shit. You know, I'm 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. This went on for a long time, you know what I'm saying? Until I became strong enough to defend and fight for my mom, bro. And that was trauma for a lot of years, bro, because I didn't know how to really cope with that. I never really, you know, I know some guys take that trait, you know, grow up like that, see they dad whoop their mom, and they feel like that's what they gonna do, bro, and all that. I'm totally opposite, bro. I despise, you know what I'm saying? And if a chick trying to hurt me or something, I know how to defend myself in a manner where I'm not really gonna like hurt this woman.
Yeah, gotcha.
But I'm a man. I'm strong enough. You should be able to do that without having to just whoop a chick to death. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense to me. But that was some of my trauma, bro. Just dealing with that and out here and early. You know, we grew up in the crack era. My dad was a big crack peddler, hustler, whatever, and just quite naturally, I'm seeing what's in front of me. I'm adapting to that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I went for that at an early age, whether some of y'all didn't know it or not, but some of you did know it. But at the same time, it's just that cycle, bro, that I'm breaking right now with mine. You feel me? Just trying to keep them out of that circle, because once you get wrapped up in that, bro, it's just a revolving circle that you're going to stay in. It's a whirlwind, bro.
I think that's like the generational curses.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, bro, mentally affected me hard, bro.
That trauma, it could stay with you. I remember before I came home, my sister Brandy had wrote me a letter, and she was like, bro, I'm pretty sure you done been through some things that you probably never talk about, but if you want to talk about it, I'm here. And when I got that letter, I just read it. You know, I wrote a regular letter back, but like you said earlier, I would have felt soft, like writing her letter, like, oh, because you do go through things, even like locked up. Like I'm not gonna stunt like I'm the hardest dude walking the earth. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if you remember, bro. I had wrote, bro, like, and I told him, I said, I'm down to 4 months, bro. This shit is so crazy, I might not make it home. I might end up testing another charge, or something might happen to me because, you know,
Then we talked on the phone shortly after, you know.
Like, you walking out the door and you got 70 people outside with knives. Like, yo, I need to talk to you, homie. You know what I'm saying? This ain't even my beef. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm supposed to be chilling, because the way the feds work, if I come from a gang banging past. So if you gang banging on the yard and you on count, once you get to a certain amount of time left in your sentence, you're supposed to get off count and focus on getting home. Because that's really like, people got all different types of judgment with gangs. Of course, all gangs do bullshit, but you can find a positive and a negative. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So one of those things is, make sure that your mans get home. That's the main thing. Protecting your people, make sure they get home. And I'm supposed to be on count, but it's like if nobody's gonna step up, you got to be on count. So it's like I'm still toting my knife. I'm still on the yard, got to talk to this dude and what's going on, da-da-da-da. And, that high tense, you don't never know what the fuck is going to happen. Shit is why you come home with high blood pressure, you know what I'm saying? And pre-diabetic, I remember I woke up, one eye this way, one eye this way. I was stressed the fuck out.
Yeah, bro, that's not an experience that, and you want to talk about some mental health, that's not an experience I would wish on nobody,
but
bro.
it gives you mental health because you start hearing about people that go to war, come back with PTSD. PTSD ain't just for war veterans. That shit is for people that's in the street that had high violence, you know what I'm saying, or high traumatized traumatic rates and stuff like that can also cause PTSD. You know what I'm saying? I don't like nobody to stand behind me. I'm always looking for an escape route. I'm always looking at somebody's eyes, and my eyes go straight to their waist. I'm looking to see they got a gun or a knife. Like, that's just how I move naturally.
Me too, man.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember talking to Jamie, and I told Jamie, I said, man, bro, like, I look at, not like in an envious way, but I'm using him as an example. When I said this to his face, I said, bro, I look at your life, and I'm like, damn, I want to be that happy. You get what I'm saying? Like, just a natural happy. Not to say, like a square happy. Like, if you've never seen the streets in your life, you ain't had to go through nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't have to wake up hungry, you know what I'm saying? Or still just to have something fly on. You get what I'm saying? And you just happy, like you don't even look over your shoulder. You just walking through, hey, how you doing? All chipper. You know what I'm saying? I want to experience that. You get what I'm saying? I don't take nothing away from what I've been through. It's a learning process, and the growth when you realize, like, hey, this was wrong, and how to move forward without looking back. Because if you're always looking in the back, you don't know what's in front of you.
And that's the thing, like growth, man. Like we can't worry about the past.
Yeah,
we gotta worry about our growth, like as a man, like everybody done did their bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Still growing.
Yeah, you gotta grow. We gotta grow as men. And that's one of the main reasons I was sitting at the house and I was like, man, I was thinking about my past, and it was just like, shit, somebody I might know might be about to crash out. So it's like
from this.
we need to just have the conversation. It ain't even about, like, I just, like, when I drop the location or whatever, it's just about, like, I want people, like, I want men to come and, like, if you got something on your heart, let that out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, like you said off camera, like, sometimes you don't go outside and you just scream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it'd be like, the conversation gotta be had.
Or
you know what I'm saying?
Even cry,
Yeah.
bro.
Because it's like,
as a man, bro, like, come on, y'all, let's be real. Like, I mean, I wouldn't consider to say, oh, this and that, you just gonna break down. But, bro, ain't nothing wrong with breaking down and crying and just getting that shit up out.
Yeah, it's like you get
nothing wrong with that, bro. As a man,
you gotta get it up out of there, cause it's like a lot of us out here fighting demons. You know what I'm saying?
For sure,
that's right, bro.
And it's like it might have been 2025, 2022, 21. Shit, I was at the lowest of the low. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in a dark space, like. And I'll be real with you, like, didn't nobody know what I was going through. You know what I'm saying? Because I was, football. That's what got me through it, was football.
Yeah.
But then it's like, said, this ain't you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get out of that. And so, so the first thing I did was I had to look within myself. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I had to figure out what my triggers were and what triggered me, because everybody got a trigger. You know what I'm saying?
Got weaknesses.
Yeah, something gonna trigger.
That's right.
And I think, like, this right here, like, don't nobody know. My old lady, she the only one that knows this, but shit, last 2 weeks, I've been going to therapy.
Okay.
And it's like one of those things like you growing up, oh, you don't need that. That's for suckers, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
But bro.
It's one of them things like it ain't even like I think I'm at one of the best points in my life that I've been, but I still choose to go because like it helped, you know what I'm saying? It helped me. And so it's like
this is our engine, bro.
Yeah.
Like this brain is the engine that's keeping us. And mentally, bro, if we can't function properly, what you think the rest of the body gonna do at some point?
And that's like, people break down, you know what I'm saying? Like it might be you might be by yourself and just crying and want to lash out and stuff, and you ain't got nobody to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like my main focus, cause like it's like I said before, it's always looked upon as being weak. Man, that ain't being weak. You human. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And it's like
I think like, identifying like you say, let's talk. The talk is the therapy, bro. But it's like people tend to talk about others, but not talking about the problem at hand,
Yes.
bro.
Yeah,
And that's what we gotta learn how to get that narrative out the way first. If we're talking, bro, are we talking about healing, talking about things that I can learn from, or talking about things that's gonna be beneficial for what we're speaking on, not talking about others, because that's not what
it's here to help you.
it's about. That's right.
And it's like you don't realize that you might find out this man going through the same thing you going through.
That's right, bro.
You
That's
know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You think you the only one, but it's multiple men going through what you going through, but we don't talk about it. You know?
We don't, bro.
Just to chime in on what y'all saying, yesterday, or the day before yesterday, like I was telling you, my son hit me up and was like, "Pops, I feel like less of a man." And I was like, "Why you say that?" He was like, "Cause I'm not working, and I feel like I'm not doing my part." He's in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, of course. And I said, "Man," I feel like that even now. No matter what you think your father got going on, I said, I always feel like I can't do enough.
That's right,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying? I said, you need to embrace having that feeling, because that lets me know that you're growing and maturing as a man.
Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because you know that it's something more that you need to do. And I said, it's never going to stop. I said it several times. I said, a man to me is a guy that does what he's supposed to do, even if he doesn't want to do it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And then also knowing that men are wired different. Our thought process is different. If a man hears something, automatically is how to fix the problem. You get what I'm saying? The mind goes to, what can I do to fix this? You get what I'm saying? So it's a natural provision that men provide. And I told him, I was like, well, you just growing into a man. I said, it's never going to change. I said, it's going to get worse when you start having kids. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's like, right now, you're a man that has to provide for himself and his girlfriend. I said, but when it starts going, now you got 1 kid, 2 kids, 3 kids, and then your mother gets sick, you might have to help her, your father's sick, now you get started to spread the real thing. And I feel like that's when a lot of things start happening, because men do care. So it's like, damn, I need to go over and check, but I got to go over here. And I need to do this for myself. And it starts becoming a lot, and not having nobody to vent or any type of guidance, anything like that. That's when shit starts happening. People crash out. I know that's what it was for me. If I didn't have the right amount of money to take care of everything, I'm going to do something stupid.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do something stupid.
So, bro, how soon are you planning on having this program in order so we can get started on this thing?
August. Right now, I'm looking at like August the 23rd.
Oh, that's
August 23rd.
close timing.
So
That's
I'm
good
just
time.
trying to lock in the spot and everything, and so hopefully this week I get everything in order and get the flyer out. I'm inviting everybody. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm there then, bro.
Is this going to be like once a week, once a month?
I'm gonna try to do it once a month starting off, but then it might turn to once a week.
Just see how this
see
thing
how it
grow.
How it grow.
And no age limit, right?
Nah, because I've been getting a lot of inboxes and feedback and stuff. So like, I ain't even. I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't even expect the response I got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was just putting it out there, and it's like, okay, so let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
Like I told you, man, I said it off the mic, but I'm gonna tell you again on the mic, man. It takes a lot of courage, bro, to open up and be vulnerable and speak from your own life, bro. That's giving somebody else the courage to step up and speak about their own life. You know what I'm saying? Like bro said, people start talking about others. instead of talking about themselves. And that's the first part to me is you have to realize what's going on in you first.
Yeah.
You know?
That's where it all started, man.
I think it's a really dope thing that needs to happen because for one, you got, especially with the youth, you got a lot of young men out there that don't know how to properly express their emotions and their feelings. You ask the young kid what's going on now, nothing.
Yeah.
You feel me? Straight. You know what I'm saying? You get your little one-word answers. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the correct way to express yourself. Like everything is straight because we did that when we was young. You know what I'm saying?
We always say I'm alright. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not alright, and it's really all over your face.
I'm Gucci.
Yeah. All your veins on the side popping, nostrils flaring. I'm good. Looking like you about to spaz out.
But it's just one of those things, man. Like I was like, I can from my own experience, you know, like I say. I think my mental, like when I realized what mental health was, because a lot of people don't even know what mental health is.
That's right. They don't, man.
You know what I'm saying? Right. It's like I gotta get my mental right because, like, you know, like you say, you got kids to raise. You know what I'm saying? You got a family, and then coaching football. My mental ain't right. How I suspect they mental be right? How can I tell them what to do when I'm not doing right? And that, you know, and it goes to like I said with the coaching, like my name. I feel my name is a brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
You know, and it's just like, all right, like when I talk about mental health, like when I went out to school to Western Carolina, I'm be real with you. All I did was party and play football.
I'm about to say that's a party school, right?
That's all I did was party and play football. I wasn't worried about school or nothing. I just worried about ball and football. So when I came home, it's like,
party.
Nah, I let got kicked out for my grades. I let my mama down, let my daddy down. So that hurt.
Yeah.
Then I felt like I let my city down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
the pro dreams.
Yeah, you know, and it was just like, you know, but I had to go within myself, you know, and all that. But like, I always feel God had a plan for my life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm where I'm at now. You know, because it's a thing that I look at and say, coaching is my ministry.
Yeah, I can
So
understand
I
that.
feel like that's my ministry. You know, I might not can touch everybody, but I can cut. If I can get to one, I done did my job. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. And you defensive coach, right?
Yeah.
You know how I know that? Because I went to a game first time I was supposed to graduate with y'all class in 2000, but I didn't. Y'all better invite me to the fucking class reunion.
We're trying to have it in October 17th. I'll let you know.
Yeah, we got to know. You know what I'm saying? But matter of fact, Jamie was down. So Jamie, Brian, I think we all went over there. It was like, yo, we gonna go to the game. So I'm like, man, I ain't going to no game, man. I ain't been in the game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I'm gonna go with y'all though. Slide there.
You slid with
I'm
it.
sitting there. All I kept hearing was, Big Sid got them boys right. Oh, no, don't worry about it. They about to stop. Big Sid got them boys right. I'm like, damn, he doing it like that. They calling out plays. They know your plays. You know what I'm saying? They got something in the book cooking.
I mean, I wasn't even like, when I was asked to be the defensive coordinator, I wasn't even expecting it. You know what I'm saying? And here he is about to start.
That's your forte, though, man. You know you needed that. That should have been it all the way.
You know, but I had to start somewhere.
So what can we expect from these boys this year? Then
we're gonna be young,
let's
man.
go.
We're gonna be fat, but we're gonna be good. Like we in this new conference. You know, we got a lot of people talking. You know, I ain't gonna say no names, man. I ain't gonna say no names. We
just get on the field. And
we ain't about that talking, man. We about that action.
Let's go. What I kept hearing Dudley. Was that what I kept hearing?
Dudley, that's like that one. What year was that? Like 2000. Yeah, they got us, you know, but Dudley, they the power, but, you know, we got to go within our conference right now, you know, because we got Lake Norman and Mooresville, you know. Right now they're picking us to finish, third or fourth, you know, like.
After the season y'all had last season?
Yeah.
Oh, they bugging out.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, I like being underdog. I like being disrespected, you know, because that made me go.
That's right.
So,
you know.
Let me ask you, how does it feel coaching on the same field that you played on?
Yeah, good question.
Well, this year it's gonna be different because it's gonna be turf. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all going turf out. Let's go. All right, great.
It bring back memories, man. Like I remember my last game we played. We played Forest Hill, and we got beat 17-10 in overtime. And And it's like when I came back, it was like all those memories came back. Like, damn, they beat us. You know what I'm saying? But it's exciting. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, being a Stateful, like, I'm gonna be real with you, like, sometimes these fans can be, like, they don't expect you to lose a game. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna happen, you know. So you want to go undefeated. They don't expect you to lose a game. And if you lose a game, it's over and this and that. Nah, it ain't over.
They ain't curse you out.
They don't understand that it's character and losing too, bro. You learn something.
You should have ran the ball. Why the fuck did you throw it?
But they say that from the crowd. But when they see you in your face, they speak to you and all that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you got hands like boxing gloves, bro. Ain't nobody about to say that.
I mean, that's with anything. That's with anything, though, man. Like, you know, and I tell people all the time, as a coach, you gotta have thick skin, man. You gotta have tough skin because you hear them in the crowd and stuff like that, and you want to turn around and say something like, what you say? You know what I'm saying?
I done see you do it before. I'm keeping the bad.
Look.
Let the jersey fool you, dog.
Turn around like, what you say? Let me get back to myself before it go crazy right now. Yeah.
So you wasn't always a coach.
Yeah, man.
But I'm like the coaching and the teaching, like it changed my life because like I gotta practice what I preach.
That's right. That's right.
I appreciate that. Like I get at the glory every time. Like I give it the credit and everything. Like
Amen.
It changed my life.
What I'm talking about.
Amen.
No.
And it's crazy that, you know, I know you had big dreams of going pro, but it could be that God put you right back in the same spot, man, for you to put more people in the pros. Like, like you said, you know, coaching, teaching, that's your ministry, man, and that's a real hard job, a real hard task, man. I want to salute you on that.
I salute all y'all guys.
I'm being real with you. I do it from the heart because I damn sure don't do it for the pay.
Yeah.
I'm be real with you.
I don't know what it's like, but I heard it's real, though. They say that teacher pay is real.
I'll be real with you, you know, and it's just like I say, man, like, but it's funny, like, you have kids that you went to school with their parents, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like they acting a fool, and I be like, they parents such and such.
You seen all mines come through there.
I'm about to shoot them on Messenger right now.
Seen all mines
What's
come
wrong
through
with your
there.
child?
You know they was something else, man.
Yeah, man. But like I you know, you gotta love it, man, for real.
Yeah, man, I take my hat off to all y'all guys. You, Rodell, Ash, the whole team, Sam, all of you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing a hell of a job with them boys out there, man.
Well, I hate to cut both of y'all off. You know, we got to shout out Jharris Investments, safe, secure, affordable housing, building up the community one house at a time. I got that shit right this time.
My DN, Jharris.
Yeah, Jharris.
The big dog investor, man.
Yeah, man, it was good having you on the show, bro.
Oh yeah. I appreciate y'all bringing me on, man. We could do this again.
Anytime,
like
bro.
I said, once I get everything popping, you know, y'all can come maybe do the podcast there.
Yeah, we got the equipment to do something live, man. We could definitely make that shape, man. Because I definitely want to be, and I think everybody needs to hear that message, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Let's make it happen.
So when that starts, we're going to put the link in the description for sure. But y'all check out Big Set Mayberry. That's on the football field. Football season starting in a few weeks.
Stateful Greyhounds, alumni, you know how we used to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we ain't shouting out no Raiders, no Warriors. Not them stop.
None of them.
So Greyhounds in the building. That is your own podcast.
Let's go.
Set tripping in the building.
Oh, Lord.
You know what it is, man. If it ain't crazy, what the fuck is,
We
man?
out of here.
This is Krazy Work Podcast. Let's talk about it.